Hey everyone, this is Superlox. Today we will be talking about Dutch van der Linde, the greatest backstabber in RDR2. His role, leader of the van der Linde gang, mentor to Arthur Morgan and John Marston, and a revolutionary figure. What he believed in is fighting against government control and the civilizing of the West, dreaming of a free, independent life. His personality, charismatic and eloquent in his prime, but becomes increasingly unstable, paranoid, and violent as the gang faces pressure, like in BlackWater. Story development transforms from a respected father figure into a delusional killer, driven by mad loss and desperate need for control. Why does Dutch choose Micah over Arthur? Micah exploits Dutch's need for validation. Micah made himself seem like a devoted follower when he really only wanted Dutch to become more delusional and paranoid. Micah skillfully used this as an excuse to make Arthur and John seem like they were untrustworthy and disloyal. I feel like there's another theory as to why he did this. Hosea's death. Without Hosea challenging Dutch's narcissistic and impulsive personality, when unchecked, created a dark perspective fueled by Micah. Why does he betray Arthur, even though Arthur did everything he asked? Dutch betrayed Arthur due to his extreme narcissistic tendencies and paranoid, doubled by Micah's skillful manipulation tactics. This caused him to question Arthur's loyalty despite what Arthur did for him. Dutch only cared about his own ego and his blind leadership, which was forced loyalty over loving loyalty. Viewing Arthur's attempts of helping and protecting the gang as betrayal. Was Dutch always a villain, or did he go crazy? Early on, we see Dutch was viewed as a charismatic leader who believed in the philosophy of freedom, which means he defied the civilized world. This, coupled by narcissism, he stared, requiring blind loyalty, making his care for the gang conditional on their overall obedience. The best example of this, his decline, is in the beginning of RDR2 when the gang failed the heist in BlackWater. He became more aggressive, prone to violence, and he was influenced by Micah Bell after this heist. Why did Dutch leave John Marston to die? Why would he do such a thing? Why would he leave a fellow gang member? Why would he desert a man that he mentored and loved conditionally? Many believed he did it to prioritize his own survival. It was really due to his extreme paranoia. The rat, which was Micah Bell, causing him to see John as a disloyal traitor and a liability, when he's really a loving follower who only questions Dutch's ability to maintain control over the gang after the BlackWater heist. Honestly, I think Dutch van der Linde deserved to die. His escalating cruelty and his actions in Saint Denis, especially the brutal killing of Angelo Bronte, are seen unnecessary and dangerous, moving beyond mere survival. He also killed his family. What I mean by this, he abandoned Arthur and John. His actions directly led to their downfall, making his ultimate end a form of poetic justice. I honestly believe that his betrayal and manipulation by Micah led to this, which further exploited the gang. These are all my theories and why Dutch is one of the worst backstabbers ever. And honestly, I could say the same thing about Micah because he really betrayed everybody. He betrayed John, he betrayed Arthur, really only because he was super greedy and only wanted control. And honestly, I don't even know why Dutch Vanderlyn even listened to a dude like him. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope everyone enjoyed, and like and subscribe for more. Peace out, gamers.